Most people believe their breakfast is healthy, but for seniors, that first meal of the day can be the difference between staying strong and independent or quietly losing energy, muscle, and memory. Here's the shocking truth. Nearly every senior over 60 eats at least one harmless-looking breakfast food that actually accelerates aging. It feels like a comforting ritual toast, cereal, juice, oatmeal, but behind the scenes, these foods can trigger blood sugar crashes, inflammation, and even speed up muscle decline. And once that damage begins, it rarely stops on its own. But there's good news. Science shows it can be reversed. In fact, swapping just one common breakfast mistake for the right alternative has been proven to boost strength, lower joint pain, and even slow memory loss. That's why today we're ranking the 4 best breakfast foods seniors should eat daily and the 4 worst foods that should never touch your plate again. Each one is backed by real, peer-reviewed studies on aging adults, not just guesswork or health fads. One of these super breakfasts even reduced inflammation by more than 50% in just 8 weeks yet. Hardly anyone eats it regularly. So stay with me, because what you'll learn today could change your mornings and your health for the rest of your life. Before we dive in, drop a comment below and let us know where you're watching from. We read every single one, and it's inspiring to see seniors worldwide reclaiming their vitality. Now, let's begin with the 4th worst breakfast food, a so-called healthy staple that may be silently draining your strength every single day. 4th, instant oatmeal packets. At first glance, those little packets of instant oatmeal look harmless. The label may even boast that they're heart healthy. But the truth is, they are one of the worst ways for seniors to start their morning. The reason is simple. They're highly processed. The oats have been broken down so much that your body digests them almost instantly, sending your blood sugar soaring within minutes. Add to that the fact that most packets are loaded with 18 or more grams of sugar, plus maltodextrin, a refined carbohydrate that spikes insulin even faster than table sugar, and you've got a recipe for disaster. When eaten first thing in the morning, this quick digesting mix throws your body into turmoil. Your blood sugar shoots up, insulin surges, and then everything comes crashing down an hour later. The result? Fatigue, dizziness, and even stronger cravings than before. For seniors, this daily roller coaster is especially dangerous, leaving energy unstable and making it harder to maintain healthy eating habits. Research published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition revealed that older adults who ate a high glycemic breakfast experienced a 47% increase in inflammatory markers for up to BAP 6 hours afterward. In other words, the damage doesn't end when you put the spoon down. Over time, these repeated morning spikes are linked to a 40% higher risk of developing insulin resistance, a major stepping stone toward prediabetes and type 2 diabetes. For aging bodies, where insulin sensitivity is already diminished, this is a fast track to chronic illness. But here's the good news. Oats themselves aren't the enemy, it's how they're prepared. If you truly enjoy oatmeal, stick to steel-cut or rolled oats in their natural form. Soak them overnight, cook them slowly, and flavor them with cinnamon, nuts, or berries instead of sugar. This way, your breakfast digests gradually, fueling your body steadily instead of overwhelming it with a metabolic blast. Think of breakfast as setting the tone for your entire day. A meal that destabilizes your energy and inflames your body will leave you chasing balance until bedtime. But a calm, nourishing breakfast built on whole, unprocessed foods creates stability, mental clarity, and strength to carry you through. Each morning, you have the choice. A quick fix that sabotages your health, or a slower, steadier path that preserves it. The oatmeal packet is a symbol of modern convenience winning over long-term health. It promises speed but steals vitality. By taking a little extra time to prepare your oats properly, you're not just cooking breakfast, you're investing in your body's resilience, energy, and independence for years to come. 3rd, flavored yogurt cups. They sit in the dairy aisle, neatly packaged and marketed as healthy. The labels highlight calcium, probiotics, and promises of digestive wellness. But those colorful little cups are one of the sneakiest breakfast traps for seniors. The reason? Sugar, lots of it. Some flavored yogurts pack up to 22 grams of added sugar in a single serving. That's the equivalent of swallowing more than 5 teaspoons of sugar before you've even had your morning coffee. And the trouble doesn't stop at sugar. These yogurts are often loaded with stabilizers, artificial flavorings, synthetic sweeteners, and even food dyes. Instead of healing the gut, these additives irritate it, disrupt digestion, and stir up unnecessary inflammation. For older adults, whose bodies are already more sensitive to dietary stressors, this can set off a chain of problems that ripple throughout the day. Research published in the Journal of Gerontology shows just how damaging this can be. Seniors who consumed high-sugar dairy products for breakfast had inflammatory markers spike by 34% within just 2 hours. Inflammation of this kind doesn't just create aches and fatigue, it accelerates tissue breakdown, weakens immunity, and is strongly linked to faster muscle loss and memory decline in aging adults. Even low-fat versions are no savior. In fact, they're often worse. Manufacturers strip away natural fats needed to stabilize blood sugar and help the body absorb nutrients, then compensate by adding even more sugar for flavor. For seniors, that's a double blow. Weaker nutrient absorption and sharper glucose spikes that leave you drained and craving more. The smarter choice is to go back to basics. Plain Greek yogurt offers real protein, gut-friendly probiotics, and a creamy texture without the sugar crash. Add your own topping: cinnamon for spice, a few berries for sweetness, or a handful of nuts for crunch. This way, you control what goes in, and your body gets nourishment instead of sabotage. Breakfast should be about fueling strength, not feeding weakness. Flavored yogurts might taste indulgent, but the price is high energy crashes, inflammation, and long-term health risks. By choosing plain, whole options, you reclaim breakfast as a meal that supports vitality, sharpness, and independence as you age. Second place, the greatest breakfast hoax ever sold to senior cereal, even the healthy kind. For decades, brightly colored boxes have promised energy, health, and vitality. Words like multigrain, bran, and high fiber scream from the packaging, tricking buyers into believing they're making a smart choice. But in reality, most cereals are nothing more than heavily processed grains, stripped of their natural nutrients, then disguised with added sugars, synthetic vitamins, and artificial flavorings. Instead of nourishing your body, they give you a quick shiver rush, followed by an inevitable crash. The danger is not small. Studies reveal that older adults who regularly consume processed breakfast cereals face a 21% higher risk of developing type 2 diabetes. And research published in the British Medical Journal found that seniors eating cereal daily were 36% more likely to accumulate abdominal fat after 60. This isn't just about extra pounds. Belly fat actively releases inflammatory chemicals that erode muscle, weaken the heart, and sharply raise the risk of stroke. Each spoonful of cereal drenched in milk is less of a breakfast and more of a metabolic trap. Even cereals advertised as no added sugar often rely on fruit juice concentrates, malt extracts, or other refined sweeteners that spike blood sugar in the exact same way. The illusion of health makes them especially deceptive. What looks like a safe choice is actually fueling long-term damage. Worse still, many seniors lean on cereal because it's soft, quick, and easy on dentures or sensitive teeth. But convenience today can become weakness tomorrow. The repeated glucose spikes and hidden additives chip away at metabolic health, robbing the body of strength and resilience. That bowl of flakes may be simple, but it silently accelerates aging from the inside out. The truth? Real energy and vitality don't come from a box. They come from meals that give your body what it actually craves: protein, fiber, and healthy fats. A small bowl of overnight oats, chia pudding, or a protein-rich smoothie takes just as little time but delivers far more stability. Seniors who swap cereal for whole, unprocessed breakfasts often notice sharper focus, steadier energy, and stronger bodies within weeks. Cereal is one of the most carefully marketed food products ever created, but marketing can't change biology. For seniors who want to preserve independence, memory, and mobility, cereal is not the healthy start it pretends to be. It's a shortcut to chronic disease. The real healthy start is made in your kitchen, not in the cereal aisle. First place, the most damaging breakfast mistake seniors still make: white toast with jam or margarine. It looks harmless. Toast with a swag of margarine or a spoonful of jam seems like the perfect light way to start the morning. It's quick, it's cheap, and it feels familiar. But beneath that comforting image is a breakfast that delivers one of the harshest blows to your muscles, memory, and metabolism all before the clock strikes 9. White bread is essentially pure starch. In processing, nearly all the minerals, vitamins, and fiber are stripped away, leaving behind a food your body breaks down as fast as candy. The result? A blood sugar spike comparable to drinking a can of soda. Add margarine, often made with industrial seed oils like soybean or canola. You're layering in inflammation-causing compounds that quietly damage blood vessels. Top it all off with jam, which is nothing more than concentrated sugar, and you've created the perfect storm, a meal that floods your system with glucose while bathing your cells in processed fat. Research backs this up. A study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that seniors who regularly consumed refined breads made with trans fats had a 48% higher chance of cognitive decline over 5 years. Another study in the European Journal of Endocrinology showed that meals like this trigger wild swings in blood sugar, slashing insulin sensitivity by 34% in adults over 60. That's a fast track toward type 2 diabetes and all the fatigue, weakness, and memory loss that comes with it. But the real danger lies in what you can't see. This type of breakfast chips away at your immune system, inflames your muscles, and weakens the walls of your arteries. You might not feel the damage in the moment, but over time, the effects accumulate, shrinking strength, fogging memory, and eroding independence. Even whole wheat toast isn't much safer for many seniors, since it can still spike blood sugar and worsen gluten sensitivity. There are better ways to start the day that don't leave your body in metabolic chaos. Replacing white bread with eggs, Greek yogurt, or a small portion of steel-cut oats gives you protein and healthy fats that stabilize energy. Even something as simple as an apple paired with a handful of nuts provides real nutrients without the sugar crash. These swaps may seem small, but they set your your health on an entirely different trajectory. Remember, breakfast is more than just a meal. It's the signal you send your body about how the rest of the day will go. White toast with jam and margarine screams fast fuel that burns out quickly. But a balanced, nutrient-rich breakfast tells your body to stay strong, steady, and sharp. Seniors who choose the latter aren't just eating differently, they're protecting their freedom, independence, and vitality for years to come. Now, let's switch gears and talk about the 4 breakfast items you should be eating every day. These foods are scientifically proven to reduce inflammation, support muscle, protect the brain, and keep your energy steady. 4th, chia seed pudding. It may surprise you, but chia seed pudding is one of the simplest, most powerful breakfasts an older adult can adopt. These tiny seeds carry a nutritional punch far greater than their size suggests. When soaked overnight in water or a plant-based milk, chia seeds transform into a smooth, pudding-like dish that delivers steady, reliable energy without stressing the body. 2 tablespoons are enough to work wonders. That small serving provides about 10 grams of fiber and 4 grams of omega-3 fatty acids, both essential for aging health. Fiber helps stabilize blood sugar and keeps digestion running smoothly, while omega-3 soothe inflammation, sharpen memory, and shield muscle tissue from decline. In fact, studies have shown that higher fiber intake improves insulin sensitivity by nearly 40% in seniors, while regular omega-3 consumption lowers the risk of muscle loss by almost a third. Unlike cereal or white toast, chia pudding digests slowly, keeping blood sugar stable for hours. This means no morning fog, no shaky energy dips, just clear focus and lasting strength. And because chia forms a natural gel, it nourishes the gut microbiome, boosting immunity and improving the way your body absorbs nutrients. How to enjoy it? Combine 2 tablespoons of chia seeds with half a cup of almond, oat, or coconut milk. Let it sit overnight in the fridge, and by morning, you'll have a creamy, nutrient-packed pudding. Top it with berries or a dash of cinnamon for flavor. It requires no cooking, minimal effort, and it's gentle on the teeth, perfect for seniors who want nourishment without strain. This is more than a breakfast, It's a daily investment in strength, clarity, and independence. A tiny seed, when prepared the right way, can carry your health much further than most of the foods marketed as healthy ever could. Third, beets or beetroot smoothies. Beets may not be the first food that comes to mind for breakfast, but they're one of the most underrated powerhouses for seniors. Packed with natural nitrates, beets help your body create nitric oxidase compound that relaxes blood vessels and improves circulation. For aging adults, where blood flow naturally slows down, this is like opening the highways your body depends on to deliver oxygen, nutrients, and hormones. When circulation is sluggish, muscles recover more slowly, the brain tires more easily, and energy fades. Beets change that story. By boosting blood flow, they deliver fuel right where it's needed, helping muscles perform better and the mind stay sharp. Research highlights the difference. In the Journal of Gerontology, seniors who added beet juice to their mornings saw walking speed improve by nearly 20%, and muscle oxygen use increase by over 20% during activity. Wake Forest University found even more after just 4 days of daily beet consumption. Brain scans revealed stronger activity in the frontal lobe, the area that governs memory and decision-making. The best part? You don't need raw beets or fancy equipment. Blend half a cup of cooked beets with water and a squeeze of lemon for a simple, energizing drink. Add berries or banana for natural sweetness, and you've got a breakfast that tastes good while fueling both brain and body. Drink it about 30-60 minutes before activity for the best results. Think of it as a natural performance enhancer. While most breakfasts slow seniors down with sugar crashes and inflammation, beets do the opposite. They speed up circulation, sharpen thinking, and strengthen muscles. A single glass in the morning can help you walk farther, think clearer, and feel younger. Second, pasture-raised eggs. For years, eggs were unfairly painted as a health hazard. Today, science tells a different story. They're among the most nourishing foods you can put on your breakfast plate, especially as you age. Each egg is a compact package of high-quality protein, healthy fats, and essential nutrients like choline, selenium, vitamin B12, and vitamin D. Together, these support sharper memory, steadier CB, metabolism, stronger bones, and resilient muscles. Protein is where eggs truly shine. A single large egg provides around 6 grams of protein that your body can easily absorb. After 60, that matters more than ever. Research in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition shows seniors who start their day with at least 25 grams of protein maintain nearly half again as much muscle mass as those who stick to carb-heavy breakfasts. In other words, eggs in the morning help preserve your strength and independence. But eggs are more than just protein. The choline they contain acts like fuel for your brain, helping nerve cells communicate and protecting against age-related memory loss. Pasture-raised eggs laid by chickens allowed to roam and eat natural diet steak in a step further. They deliver more vitamin D and omega-3s than conventional eggs, helping calm inflammation, support bone health, and keep the heart strong. Preparation tip: skip the processed oils like canola or vegetable oil, which can stir up inflammation. Instead, cook your eggs gently in grass-fed butter or olive oil, or poach them in water for a lighter option. Whether scrambled, soft-boiled, or sunny-side up, eggs are versatile, easy to digest, and packed with staying power. Eggs aren't just breakfast, they are a daily investment in clarity, mobility, and long-term vitality. For seniors seeking a simple way to keep muscles strong and the brain alert, few foods deliver as much value as a humble pasture-raised egg. First place, wild blueberries. Forget the oversized, watery blueberries piled high in plastic cartons. The real nutritional treasure lies in the small, dark, wild blueberries. Don't let their size fool you. These little gems are loaded with compounds that defend the brain, strengthen the body, and slow the march of aging. Wild blueberries are rich in anthocyanins, powerful plant pigments that combat oxidative stress, soothe inflammation, and even repair aging brain cells. In one study published in Nutrients, older adults who ate a cup of wild blueberries daily showed significant improvements in memory and attention after just 3 months. Another study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition reported that these berries reduced inflammatory markers by more than 50%. That means less hidden damage to muscles, joints, and blood vessels. Their benefits go beyond brain power. Wild blueberries enhance blood circulation, delivering oxygen and nutrients more efficiently to muscles and the mind. This translates into better coordination, sharper focus, faster recovery, and more consistent energy throughout the day, exactly what seniors need to maintain strength and independence. Best of all, wild blueberries are easy to add to your routine. Choose fresh or frozen. The darker and smaller they are, the more nutrient-dense. Toss them into Greek yogurt, sprinkle over chia pudding, or blend into a smoothie for a simple, delicious boost. Unlike most superfoods hyped by marketing, these berries actually live up to the name. Wild blueberries aren't just fruit, they're a daily defense system for the aging body and mind. A cup each morning doesn't just sweeten breakfast, it fortifies your brain, strengthens your muscles, and gives you the resilience to keep thriving well into later years. Now the picture is clear. Your morning plate has the power to either restore your body or slowly wear it down. Those so-called classic choices cereal, flavored yogurt cups, instant oatmeal packets, and white toast with margarine don't just taste harmless. They trigger blood sugar spikes, fuel hidden inflammation, weaken muscles, and quietly chip away at your independence. But you're not stuck with that path. With simple swaps, chia seed pudding, beetroot smoothies, pasture-raised eggs, and wild blueberry zoo can feed your body what it truly needs. These foods protect your brain, rebuild strength, and keep energy steady well into your 70s, 80s, and beyond. This isn't about trends or hype. It's backed by research, tested by real people, and proven to deliver real results. Every spoonful is a step toward sharper thinking, stronger muscles, and healthier years ahead. So here's the challenge. Which old breakfast habit will you replace this week? Share your answer in the comments. We read them all and love hearing your stories. If today's video helped you, tap like so more people can find this information, and hit subscribe for new weekly content designed to keep you stronger, steadier, and more confident as you age. Never forget, your mornings set the tone for your entire day. Fuel them wisely, and your body and mind will reward you for years to come.